shoulders balanced, and says if you remember to keep your shoulders on a flat plane, then your body will never tip over too much to one side or another, and your feet will always be solid underneath you.
Oh, that body shot early, Jim.
Down goes Lemieux, and Головкин hit him once while he was down.
6, 7, 8. You all right? David, you all right? Are you okay? You're sure?
First knockdown of the fight, and Lemieux is lucky that there are only a few seconds left in the round. That was only the second time in Lemieux's entire career that he's been knocked down. First one was by Marco Antonio Rubio, and Gennady Головкin punished David Lemieux for landing one power shot.
Okay, try to breathe, Dave. Okay, breathe. Okay. Breathe, Dave. I want you to do better than that, okay? Did you see what happened? Okay? Try to be defensive. Try to be defensive.
Here you see Triple G just like Chocolatito, head, then followed by a beautiful body shot, left body shot to the liver, and you saw him go down, but this was a bad punch. I would have got disqualified for that punch.
That's right. You already did get disqualified for that punch against Montel Griffin.
Might have got banned from boxing for that.
But for Головkin, there's no penalty because he's too beloved, right?
And he's Triple G, got Apple commercials, so he's good.
And he hit Lemieux after the bell. And I don't think either one was dirty. I think they were both kind of instinctual, following up on his advantages. But it tells you Головkin's mentality here. He knows this is the fight that is the door to superstardom. And he wants to take advantage of every little opportunity.
And he's fighting with supreme concentration, absolute devotion to the task, and has been tremendous so far. How discouraged is Lemieux after the knockdown? Only the second time in his career he's tasted the canvas. There's another hard right hand by Головkin. Lemieux backs into the ropes. Jab, jab, right cross.
Keeping that pressure on him, Jim.
Hard left hand by Lemieux. Landed his money punch right on Головkin's chin. And that momentarily shook up Gennady Головkin.
And gave him a little confidence. And that may have taken it right back.
Now Lemieux starting to throw caution to the wind increasingly when he realizes it's his only chance. And as Roy said earlier, it may be too late.
Lemieux lands another left hook. As he becomes more aggressive, he gets a chance to land a couple of power shots. But of course, he's coming into harm's way and giving Головkin the chance to land power shots also. There's the left hook to the body again. Didn't catch him quite the way he did the first time.
Lemieux showing some heart though, Jim. Most guys don't bounce back off of a good body shot like that and fight this strongly afterwards.
Many would feign a knockout after being hit when they were already down in order to try to win by disqualification.
Like Montel.
Somewhere Montel is watching and saying, no, I didn't do that.
We good now.
You got him back.
Yeah, we got him
right
back.
hand by Lemieux.
That's why I said we good now.
I thought.
We've seen this from Головkin before. His concentration seems to wane after he's taken control of a fight.
Well, that was a good body shot by Lemieux just then, though.
Might have been low, but it was a good idea.
Yeah, it was a wonderful idea.
And generally, Головkin becomes more hittable after scoring a knockdown when he's following up on his advantage and feels more secure.
He could win the fight solely with his jab.
Yes, he could.
He could dominate 12 rounds and win a unanimous decision with his jab. But he wants to knock Lemieux out.
Just who he is.
Another big left hook lands for Lemieux. Головkin showing you he's got that chin.
He's promised a big drama show. That doesn't happen by itself.
Uppercut to Lemieux. Головkin catches him coming in with a left. Catches him coming in with a left again.
Oh, good up.
And a right hand uppercut to punctuate the round.
Some hard on Lemieux.
And Louis C.K. surely would tell you this fight is no joke. Головkin, through 6 rounds, has already landed 209 punches. An astonishing number. Exactly tripling David Lemieux.
You see the opportunity?
Try to punch even more, David. Okay, breathe. Try to be more aggressive here. Try to punch him more jabs.
Here we go.
Round 7 begins. We're halfway through the fight. Harold, how do you have it so far?
Okay, Jim. I got it 60-53, 6 rounds to nothing. Gennady Головkin. Hey, Jim, does anybody here get the impression that David Lemieux should have cut his hair before this fight? It seems that his hair's going into his eyes. I mean, you know, it's hurting his vision. In any case, he doesn't make it. Gennady Головkin keeps working that left jab. Beautiful left jab, right hand combinations. He gets an extra point for the knockdown in round number 5. He's thoroughly ahead in this fight, 6-0, Головkin.
Harold, you see the hairstyle. You see that Lemieux is regarded as model handsome. That hair is important to him. That haircut is important to him.
Not if it's costing him the fight.
I agree with Harold. The hair is getting in his eyes at times. I don't know if it would have made a difference so far. His face is starting to be busted up.
Big time.
Well, Golovkin's landed 209 punches by CompuBox count in the first half of the fight.
Come here.
If the middleweight landed 209 punches in 12 rounds, that'd be regarded as pretty good.
Just want to look at you, man. I just want to look at you. Look at his nose. Yeah. Just want to make sure. Just make sure. Come on, Dave. Okay. Okay. Good.
Blood coming from Lemieux's nose. Possibly it's broken.
Lemieux's a guy who believes in his power. He's not looking for a way out here.
Not at all. Good hook by Triple G.
Right hand over the top by Triple G. Lemieux had a lot on the missed left hook.
That jab is killing Lemieux's nose.
And ruining his concentration. As I said early in the fight, how many jabs can he eat and continue to remember the task and what he's supposed to do?
Good body
shot by Lemieux with the right hand.
Oh, good hook by Lemieux.
Yeah, that was a 2-3, a right hand followed by a left hook, and then another one.
Hard right hand by Головkin. Lemieux is hurt against the ropes.
Turn Lemieux sideways.
Gennady's got him cornered. Another right hand lands. Not hard.
Lemieux is making this a fight, I'll tell you that, Jim. He's not laying down for nobody.
He's taking a terrible beating.
Yeah, the referee wants to stop it.
Steve Willis watching very closely. But out of respect for both fighters, it's hard to imagine there'll be a premature stoppage. I think Lemieux will be given every chance to stay in the fight.
You have to get in the fight first.
He's in the fight, Max. He's landing punches at will now. It's just a matter of can he land a real sharp one or a good one to change anything around. He's in the fight.
But he can't get away from the jab.
Ish. He's in the fight, ish.
Okay, go to breathe here, okay?
We are in the fight. What are you talking about?
We're still in the fight. Yeah.
Je veux pas que tu laisses ce gars-là frapper dans tes gants. Compris? Quand tu es en position de bloc,
Try to have your blocking position, okay? Once he sends you twice, try to be back. Okay?
right away.
Okay? Try to be more responsive. Every time he punches, you try to punch back as fast as you can. Okay? Try to be a little bit closer, David.
There was a brace of doctors leaning into David Lemieux's corner between rounds, watching him, trying to figure out whether there's a reason to stop the fight. But no stoppage so far as we go into round 8 with Головкин on Harold Letterman's unofficial scorecard, having won every round so far. He's about 40 landed punches away from landing more punches than he's ever landed in any of his 33 previous prize fights. So he is making a target of David Lemieux.
Hat still goes off to David Lemieux, though, because a lot of us never expected Lemieux to last this long with such a big puncher as Triple G, and he's been doing a great job of surviving, not only surviving, but having chances with those big punches that he's throwing.
Right, I don't know that he's in the fight, but he remains apparently dangerous and is able here and there to land something on Gennady.
Well, he's been shown a form of respect in that Головкин is relying on the jab more than any other punch and more than ever before. He's already broken his own record for landed jabs in a fight. He's boxing much of the time instead of slugging away. All of that is a form of respect for David Lemieux's punching power.
If Gennady sets his own personal record for punches landed against a fighter, in a sense, that fighter's the toughest guy he's fought.
Exactly. Good right hand.
Hard left hook. Hammered Lemieux. Good right hand by Lemieux, but the uppercut by Головкin drives him back into the ropes. The body shot hurt him again. Steve Willis is going to stop the fight. Technical knockout for Головкin in the 8th.
It's a one-sided, lopsided, mismatch beatdown, and Lemieux earned this date tonight. He beat some good fighters to get here.
A tremendous performance by Gennady Головкin.
Yes, it was.
Is there a middleweight out there capable of putting him into the kind of drama show we really want to see, where his heart and mettle and chin are truly tested?
We hope there are 5 middleweights sitting at home right now saying, he's nothing, I can get him. Most likely that's not the case. Fighters are smart. They know what they're watching.
Yeah, they're not saying he's nothing. They may say they can get him, but they're not saying it's because he's nothing.
Hey, what heart and what guts David Lemieux showed, huh, Roy?
Man, what heart and what guts to go in my backyard any day. You understand me? That is a real game guy, a guy that's really willing and ready to go. There are the jabs, caught a hook and still throw a beautiful overhand right, much like we saw him do in the fight with Gil. Take a big punch and land a bigger punch.
There's a body shot coming in here somewhere.
Triple G's on the attack right here. He throws that jab, beautiful overhand right. Another jab, right hand, left jab, another right hand.
We never talked about the footwork, Roy, the closing down the ring, but that's another big part of this.
That was the body shot, and there you saw him look.
Yeah, the body shot really
ended. And that's why the referee stopped the fight.
Yeah.
He should have taken a knee there if he wanted to continue, but his pride probably wouldn't let him go down.
He cuts off the ring so brilliantly that he mentally and physically suffocates the opponent and makes it impossible for them to think. He's always on balance. He's always in position to throw the punch he wants to throw. He can take what you throw at him.
Always ready for battle, always ready to receive whatever comes his way.
Let's go to Michael Buffer for the official particulars on the TKO.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at Madison Square Garden, referee Steve Willis has to step in and call a halt to the bout. The official time, 1 minute, 32 seconds of round number 8. The winner by TKO victory. The knockout streak continues now up to 21 consecutive KOs. His record 34-0, 31 knockouts. And he is now the unified IBF, IBO, WBA, interim WBC, middleweight champion of the world, Dame Gasparin, Gennady Triple G.